Welcome to Cookie Jar FX. This is your host, Eric Foreman, and we are on week 5, midweek analysis and updates on the market. We are also in the new month of September 2020. And yeah, if you guys remember my analysis and outlook on the market from Sunday, because we were pretty much at a close for the month of August, as well as me taking a 64% loss for the month of August. I just wanted to kind of take a moment to breathe, reassess, re strategize, replan, restructure, and really just kind of analyze what the major issues were. So that was my Sunday analysis. So coming into today's Thursday, a little later than my midweek, which is usually Wednesdays, but I wanted to make sure I still send a video just to kind of update you guys. So what I've decided to do is kind of change my style and my decision factor. Like most of my trades were tailored to the idea of a swing trading, meaning that I'm in a move, I'm in it for a number of days or a few weeks or whatever the case is. But if you guys remember, a lot of my positions they start off strong and I'm in profit, and then it just turns sour because of over leveraging, just a number of different issues. So I needed to kind of assess that and realize that okay, like if I can win most of the days during the week, then what is it that I really need? So maybe it's more of an intraday strategy, a day trading strategy. But I'm looking at my schedule and I'm like, I don't know if I could really day trade, and I don't really like the forex market to pertain to a day trading style. I've already expressed that and explained that to you guys in previous videos, but I do think it gives off an opportunity to strategize with a pip strategy, right? So what I ended up deciding to do, since my balance had pretty much dropped roughly to about 350, yesterday or last night it was about 330 because Tuesday I had taken some trades just to kind of play with some ideas with it. So I think I was down to like 331 or something like that. Uh, so I ended up structuring out a 20 pip target strategy plan, right? Meaning that if my balance is whatever it is, let's just say 350, I trade 20% of my dollar account size, which is 6 cents position. My target is only $12 for that day. My loss is $6 per that day. 10 pip risk. So obviously, if I'm in a move, the spread is a part of that cost, right? So spread can be 2 pips, a spread can be 3 pips. It depends on the move. So I'm already kind of risking quite a bit or getting myself out of a move very quickly if it doesn't work out. So, but for the most part, the actual targets is obtainable because I had a conversation with one of my colleagues, and he was like, "What is the average amount of pips you know you can definitely obtain every day?" And I was like, "At least 20 pips. Like I could more than likely do that. It might be more than that, but if we're talking about every single day, potentially even any day, any session, Japanese session, U.S. session, Euro session, Australian session, like I would probably have to say 20 pips on average." So he's like, "How about you do a trading plan or a strategy to fit and cater to that?" So that's what I came up with. And if we look at it, right, so after 120 trading days, my account should be roughly at about 18,000, making about $600 a day, trading 3 lot positions during that time. So that's the goal. So far, I tested it out between last night after I finished this to this morning, and we did reach our first target. So we're at 362 now, which is exactly where I needed to be. As soon as I reached the 20 pips, I was out. Like I was out of the move. Like I reached as soon as I reached my target of $12, because I know what that volume of pips is. I was out the move. Uh, did I or may I have left some money on the table? Possibly. Don't care though. I'm not gonna be concerned with that idea. It's the same when I took Dollar CAD yesterday. Uh, I was in it, and we could kind of review account history just to see it in its full spectrum. Um, so I had taken Euro dollar, right? Let's kind of backtrack a little bit. So I was in Dollar CAD last night. Um, that's not correct, is it? Yeah, that's correct. So I was in Dollar CAD last night, and I came out with 195, 215, and I should have like just stayed in the move. I had it for a long position, but I didn't like the way it was looking last night. I was just like, it's looking suspect. I don't like the way the daily's looking. Like it might end up blowing through my target. So I got out of the move, and I think I had entered roughly at about here. It had pulled back with that topping tail, and I was like, I'm just gonna get out with the little profit that I had. But had I just stayed in, it would have been roughly about 70 pips or so, just kind of letting it flow out for today. But obviously, my target is only 20. So I ended up getting out of that, jumped into Euro dollar. Felt I may have possibly had jumped in a little bit too early for a buy. So that cut me out by $6. So now I'm down $4 on this. Remember, $6 is my target. I like my daily loss limit. So I'm down -4. I only have $2 left to spare for a losing day. So I'm looking at what's the next opportunity. So I spot an opportunity on Euro dollar on a pullback, and it pulls up, it pulls back, and then I see this bottoming tail, and I get into that, and I was able to capitalize on that for the volume of pips that I needed. So that gave me a little bit over $21, which bumped me to about 350, which was the amount that I had needed, 351 or so. And then I was like, I'm gonna capitalize again because I still saw that it was pushing up, and I was able to just kind of capture that move to bring me to the exact amount that I needed, which was 362. So trading day so far is done. I'm not interested in looking at the charts for the rest of the day until I get back or kind of reassess, look at it for later tonight, and then maybe take some opportunities into tomorrow. But that's about it. Like I'm just gonna stick with this 20 pip trading strategy and see how it works out, and kind of go from there. But yeah, I had to change the perspective of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish because this what we yeah, what I was doing just wasn't working. It wasn't cutting it. And obviously I need to get back to my original balance of 1,000, which is roughly about 29 trading days from now, and then from there just kind of build out. But yeah, if we're talking about 120 trading days, that might be potentially before the year is out. I haven't really looked at it or calculated it on a calendar, but it may be graceful to have that as an opportunity that I'm able to look at. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but that's the style and plan that I'm going with. Obviously, my playbook still it changes a little bit, but it works. It's still in place, at least for a lot of the trading strategies I'll be looking for. But like the certain amount for account, like I had to change it because I'm changing my trading style, and we're gonna see if this works. It worked for me years ago, when I was trading and just setting myself up on certain daily targets. So I know it can work. I've shown and proved that before from previous history and activity, but I need to reapply it to current market times. And I was just exhausted from being caught in the trap of just moves. So like a lot, like remember, like I had this idea of euro dollar going short all this time. I would have entered maybe like Tuesday for a short, which I did, but got wiped out because it spiked up. But anyways, like I would have had a short on this anticipating a move downward all week, but then it spiked immediately back up today. So that's what we've been dealing with. And I'm exhausted from dealing with that. So I'll take advantage of the daily intraday activity and snatch my pips and keep it moving, especially if I'm consistent with it and 120 days from now, I can look at my account, be proud of my account, and just kind of start working and building from there. I'm not going to be complaining if I'm making $600 a day. That nobody's making that like that. Just freely from a computer, just light work. So that's it. That's my only perspective. I'm not going to give an analysis right now. I like the way Dollar Cat is looking for the rest of the week, but I'll try to really save the analysis stuff for Sunday, and really just kind of update account opportunity or account size and trades that I've taken and just kind of go from there on a daily basis. So, yeah, but that's it for my day. Get back into the trades tomorrow for Friday close. Tomorrow is non-farm payroll, so we'll probably see some wild, crazy moves on that. And obviously, from a U.S. standpoint, the markets on that is drowning even more. Whatever Trump says, it's not as accurate because, yeah, people are still struggling, and companies are still kind of laying people off because business is just not the same. So that's my insight. That's my perspective. Thank you for joining again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it with a friend, a family, a fellow trader. And again, if you got questions or comments, concerns, thoughts, ideas, put it into that comment box and I will reply. But thank you for joining, and I will catch you guys on tomorrow's session, as our end of the week session, and then Sunday. All right, y'all have a good one.